So, first thing we're going to do in garage cleanup and get it ready for our end state is to figure out what's what. We have too much stuff here that has just accumulated over the years. Step one is going to be to sort through the mess. Well, to help us, I'm just going to put some blue tape down on the floor to designate a couple areas. So I've done my labeling now, and for my 4 squares, just so I don't get confused as I'm doing it, I've got my area over to the left there, which is trash near the garage door because it will be going out. I've got my next area which we're going to keep and it will stay in the garage. Our next area which we're going to keep but somewhere else in the house. And then lastly there is donate. So this is good stuff, but we don't want it. Well, we're now getting well into the job. One of the things we discovered is that we are starting to throw things out as we go or move them into cars for taking to the donations, so we did not need as much space for the things that are going out the door. However, the things we're keeping, we're finding out we're needing a little bit more organizing space. So as we look at this wall, there were some racks up here, and what we've done is we've moved these off, and we've taken the tact that everything is going to come off of these racks, and that is what you see largely happening here. And then we are going to be putting on the keepers back on here, and quite a bit is getting thrown out through this process. So one of the key things in this cleanup is that we can't make all the decisions ourselves. So what we do is, for items that we can't decide, we're putting them over in this area for future decision. Future being defined as when one of the other stakeholders, my wife, comes in here and she gets to sit down and go through and make the decisions on, is it a throw out, is it a keep in the garage, or do we keep it upstairs? So that is this area and the way it's being used right now. This gets kind of to the idea of primary, secondary, and tertiary storage. Primary storage, things we're accessing once a month or more. Secondary storage, we might be accessing once every half year. Tertiary storage, we might touch it once every 2 years. There we go. So we're making great progress here. We have moved just about everything off of the walls and into the center. We've decided what we're going to be keeping in the garage, what is going to be donated, and that will be exiting shortly, and now we're starting to put things in position. We went in and mopped the floors, didn't take long, but now these floors are clean, and they were a mess. Patched holes in the wall, and we'll just be sanding that and just doing a little touch-up paint, and then we start to put things back in their final resting places. So a place for everything, and everything in its place. So a key thing we learned during this is we had taped out these squares initially and we made them all the same size. We discovered they need to be different sizes. We had our trash pile and it didn't need to be that big because we were continually emptying the things we were throwing out. We had our donate pile. It did not need to be as big because, well, we decided to keep a lot of things and we could move these over to our truck for getting them off to donation. We had the keep elsewhere. There was quite a bit there, but we could keep moving things out of there to their final resting position, whether it's in the attic or whether it was down in our basement. And then there was the keep in the garage. And now we're ready to pull up the tape. It's done what it needed to do. We've decided we want to put 3 kayaks on this wall, and for that reason we're choosing the flat rack. What the flat rack does is, while it sticks out of the wall farther, 32 inches, because the kayaks lie flat, we do not use up as much vertical space with each kayak. So this will give us the ability to fit 3 kayaks or some combination of kayaks and SUPs onto this wall. We finished putting up our racks to hold our kayaks and stand-up paddle boards on the far wall. And now it's time to do something about these paddles. What we have is the Suspenz 8 paddle rack. It comes in 4 versions: 2, 4, 6 paddle, and 8 paddle. And there we have it, the 8 paddle rack holding 9 paddles. Our next challenge was how to store all our PFDs. And we lucked into it. We found a great place to store them where we've got shelving already up and we can just hang the PFDs. The biggest hassle used to be, it's time to go paddling. Now we have to find the kayaks, we have to weed through all the gear, we have to sort through it, we put it on the car, and then eventually we're off to go paddling. Now it's so easy. Just come out, which kayaks do we want today? Move them onto the truck, we go paddling, and when we come back, we put them back in their place, and we park 2 cars in the garage. When you give us a call for your garage makeover, here are the questions we're going to ask. How many kayaks do you have? What types of kayaks? How many SUPs? Do you have any live-type paddleboard that you want to hang on the ceiling? We'll then want to know the dimensions of your garage. What are your options? Do you have 1 wall available? Do you have 2 walls available? How many cars do you park in your garage? So we learn about the space limitations, and then we can walk through the Suspenz product line and what works best for fitting your kayaks in your garage so you can spend more time on the water and less time hassling over your kayak.